All right, we are back, YouTube cubes. Welcome. We were in here yesterday. We put the black line key stuff in practice. We did a weekly black line key run, and we finished a couple maps. And we got one key from the weekly, and we got one key from mapping. I don't know if we'll get any keys today. If we do, we'll open some more chests. But it was pretty successful yesterday. The black line keys got us a weapon unlock that got us the Foefire's Essence, worth 300 to 440 gold. And the armor unlock got us a gem store item worth 500 gold, something like that. And Fields of Ruin especially was pretty profitable of a map, giving us the black line key and things like that. So, pretty good day yesterday. A little bit of salt. Just a little bit, though. How was I going to start today? Oh, yeah, don't be afraid to subscribe. Click the like button. And then if you catch me here live, don't be afraid to leave a comment. If you ever have a question, I believe comments should be enabled. Anything like that. And there's also links to find the Discord. That kind of stuff. I just realized I didn't post the new Guild Wars 2 information on the Discord. My fault. But let me go ahead and throw up the DRMs, because we're going to talk about the new content next week, and then we're going to finish up mapping. Does that sound good? We'll probably still talk about it and stuff as people come in and you're like, oh man, new content January 19th. Yes. Yes. 3 new DRMs next week. Fields of Ruin, Thunderhead Peaks, Lake Dork. So it's 4 maps. Fields of Ruin, Thunderhead Peak. I clicked the wrong thing. Lake Dork and Snowdew Drifts. So 4 new maps will be next week. I think we've seen the mastery points sitting out in those worlds. Those are the mastery points you'll earn in those instances. So it looks like that stuff is done. We'll get a new allied faction, Deldrimore Dwarves. I saw a Tengu in the video along with some other things. So we'll see what all that is. And then it looks like an additional faction will float your way on February 16th is what it says. So, along with the new upgrade options for the Dragon Slayer weapons. So this is going to be a continuous update. It looks like every couple weeks. And then, who knows? Let's look at the schedule of things. Well, since we know this is coming next week in the sense of new maps and things like that, and then February 16th, we see the next update to it. My guess is the Lunar New Year's not going to be very long. It'll be a week after the 19th if it starts, maybe. They follow what they're doing, it would be the 26th for the Lunar New Year, but I don't remember when they usually start it. And the Lunar New Year isn't a big deal to a lot of people, but it's a great way to make gold. But it's got to be in there somewhere. So the 26th to the 9th be a couple weeks, and if they stretch it from the 26th to the 16th, it'll be the 3-week mark. So that'd make a little more sense. So if we get DRMs next week, and they give us time to get the rewards and that kind of stuff, and then release the Lunar New Year. So the holiday festival stuff or whatever will lean into the next update for the content that we're getting next week. Would make a lot of sense. Not saying that's the way it's going to be, it's just my speculation. But they've been pretty right on the mark from what I speculate, because they're a lot more readable than they used to be. When content is released, so that's a good thing from ArenaNet. Same time, it makes things a little boring. You don't know when the next content's coming up, but the thing we can look forward to there is expansion stuff whenever we get news of that. I don't think we're going to get any expansion news until at least March or April, when the DRMs start to cool down a little bit. And then I think April and May are the last bit of that. So yeah, we should start seeing something around there. If we don't, it is what it is, but it'd be nice to see what's going on. We'll that's a long way away right now. we've jumped into this year. We're almost 2 weeks into this year already, and it's just seems like it's flying by. Then let's talk rewards with the DRMs. So they're giving us a stretch emote. They'll eventually let us upgrade our Dragon Slayer weapons. There's an infusion, Deldrimor's Stone Skin infusion. No rights required. Interesting. And then you get more battle benefits, allied faction vendor items, things like that. New masteries, all that's coming. So we'll explore that next week. We will be having 2 live shows Monday and Tuesday next week. One more tomorrow here, and then we go back over to Twitch. Over on Twitch, we'll be doing Stardew Valley and Final Fantasy 12 if you're interested. And then we may even have a bonus show on Saturday to keep 12 moving along. There's a lot of gaming that's going to happen this year. And the pace we're going for YouTube right now, so all you YouTube cubes, me doing this live, it may not be as constant as this month. It's just collecting data from YouTube and seeing how that stuff works. And that kind of thing. That's more of a background type thing, but there you go. Behind the scenes. So I need to do as many shows as possible here, sort of see where things are at, and then I'll adjust in February. And more than likely, it looks like shows will be Monday and Tuesdays with new content. That sound fair? But there'll still be Guild Wars 2 content over on Twitch. Because technically, as an ArenaNet partner, that's where I'm contracted. Technically. Although I do YouTube stuff here. Technically. So, but anyhow, that's what's going on over there. We may do a Sunday stroll for Guild Wars 2. But I'm going to keep this page up, so if anybody has questions and stuff, I can answer a little quicker than when I started. But 4 new maps should be interesting. I wonder if any of them are going to be as profitable as Brisbane was. Brisbane, you can get a lot of Destroyer stuff and Destroyer lodestones and things like that. But, yeah. So, there it is. Let's talk about what we've been doing here on the shows. We've been mapping. This is my mapping character, and we're coming to the end. We're coming to the end. 93% map completion. We have 2 maps left. As far as I know, we have 2 maps left. If we have more than 2 maps, then it'll be a surprise to me. Does the beard jiggle? No, it's the light. The light tricking me. Maybe? The light. Anyhow, so that's where we're going to start. I already have my dailies and stuff done. Did those last night when I did guild missions with my guildies. And, I really like this armor growing on me. The shoulders are getting a little gaudy, but, no? They're not overly big. Still like it. I don't remember where you get this. Where I got it. Or what it is. Is this the anniversary armor or something? Maybe that's it. But anyhow, let's go. Let's get the mapping done. Let's see if we get some black line keys. Today may be shorter than yesterday if we do move quick enough. But again, the idea here is to not have 6-hour plus things like I do over on Twitch. Oh, let's talk Gem Store. Let's talk Gem Store really quick. 5 hours left on this character. Gem Store. They have this new Spirit Focus skin. I believe when you put it away, it does not do this. I don't have the code, so I can't really show you. But it like wraps around your arm. This is what Focus skins should do, in my opinion. Fancy things like this. Okay. Then when we get fist weapons, they should just adjust all the focus weapons that you can punch with. Don't forget, this is the 1600 gem Woodland Sprite Springer skin. I don't know what to think about this. It's not my cup of tea, but at the same time, it's an interesting looking one. I mean, I'm sure different colors and stuff will change how it looks. Like, you can make one of the skins look really sad based on how you dye it and things like that. And they still have the plush Griffin skin if you didn't get that. We get that through the Black Lion chest opening. So, there it is. I don't think there's any more stuff. They have the Mountain Adoption licenses for 20% off. The Crystalline Dragon Wings backpack. Scaled Dragon Wings. The Draconic Wings backpack. All the dragon stuff. They also have a Pirate's Captain chair, the Festive Harvest chair. Did they bring that back during Halloween? I didn't remember seeing it. Inquest Overseer chair and Bram's heavy armor and that kind of stuff. Just looking here. They still have the Path of Fire preparation pack 20% off if you're interested in that. We've talked about that last week. Not very good for a veteran, but to a newer player, it might be worth it. So check that out. Midian, happy Guild Wars Tuesday to you. Yeah, just a bunch of stuff. They'll be rotating this stuff out of the gym store a lot. I expect Black Lion Chest not to change until Lunar New Year stuff is done. I don't think they would change it with the DRMs, but you never know. You never know. I'm going to pick up a little gold that we earned yesterday, technically. And then, yeah, let's get to the Black Citadel, and let's finish these last couple maps. And then I'll just talk about random crap, because why not? Why not? We're going to do Diessa. Then we're going to do Plains of Ashford. Yeah, these are our last two maps. Hit Fields of Ruin and Blaze Ridge Steppes yesterday as interesting, salty things. I don't think there's much in Diessa that will actually make me salty. The Escalonian Plains, something. I think the Ascalonian Plains, since back in the day, all the way back in 2012, I really found this one. I really found the Ascalonian Plains to be the worst starter area until they did the new player experience. Then I really think they fixed things. I need to go grab this Vista. That just dawned on me. We didn't grab it the last time we were here. Which I should have done. Diessa Plateau was actually, for a long time, one of my favorite maps. Just because of all the things that it held. Jumping puzzles, that kind of stuff. And then farming iron and something else here. Something else here that I used to farm a lot of. I don't know if it was a harvesting thing or what. Wait, it was. Disarm mines, gather scrap metal. We're gonna have to do a little of column A and a little bit of column B. Guy exploded on me. We might have to do a little bit of column C. But we'll see. Not a lot of people here. So when you're mapping and doing hearts especially, doing it solo is easier. But mapping with people is a lot more fun in the sense of completing events and getting events to trigger. That's the other thing about all of it. That some events tend not to trigger until you have a few people there. But at the same time, it would slow you down. It looks like we will have to do column C. Darn. When the event here with the Separatists... Am I not getting the actual... Well, fine. Tree has been uprooted. Have to come all the way back this way. Alright, well, since nothing's going on that heart, we're going to detour to this one. It happens. That heart, you need the event, and the Separatist just doesn't... They don't seem to spawn. I don't know why, I don't know if it's bugged, but this is why ArenaNet needs to go back and check out these hearts and stuff. Like, I'm not sure if picking up the actual metal bars and turning them in is something, but everything needs 4 or 5 things to make sure the heart keeps moving, and we don't have that. And that's the downfall of mapping, is the hearts. And in my opinion, the hardest part to keep motivated is to find ways to do these hearts quickly. And speedrunners, you know, they have it down to a science. So, like this heart right here, just torches and ghosts. Torches and ghosts. I mean, pretty simple, and there's tons of it. But then you go back to that other heart, we ran out of mines, there were no separatists, I searched the piles, and then that was it. Ran out of stuff to do. And that should not happen. I'm having a huge problem targeting the things directly in front of me, so I apologize. And that's probably my biggest frustration yesterday, was being unable to pistol everything effectively. I went back and watched, and I thought it was camera angle alone, but it doesn't look that way. It looks like targeting has gotten worse. I don't know if that's true, but it really does feel that way. Alright, we're going to come back this way. Hopefully the mines have respawned or we have some separatists to kill. Okay, the mines are back up. Maybe a little bit of both. These guys dead before? Alright. We're going to stay south here and do this stuff. We're gonna pick this guy up just for funsies. So, with the DRMs next week... Oh yeah, the heart no longer extends over here. I have to go over to the Separatist camp. I don't know why some of this changed, but it did. I kill those grubs because they are relentless. This one you don't want other people here for sure. Because you will run out of things and you'll have to run off and do another one. Seems like the south side is the most intensive heart-wise, needing stuff to qualify for it. All the messing around on this character. We're just running to 20 hours, I think. Let me do a quick slash age. 18 hours and 32 minutes is how old this character is. So we're going to get under 20 hours, which was the goal character. Alright, that will end this. You can't fly over, as far as I remember. Not a gate over here? So you'll have to leave by gate. I think that's true. I'm not 100%. But that's the way I'm going to do it because I don't want to waste time. The giant is here. Figure out and grab this vista. We're going to grow up. Gonna go up. About the grubs. There's no point of interest in here, but I think there's something on that one side. But we're gonna do one of the easier hearts. So there's grubs here and weeds. You just talk to the weeds. Pretty easy. And the weeds will spawn grub larvae, and then you pick up grub repellent, and you hit them with it. When I need to deal with grubs, I throw giant grub repellent. I don't remember if there's something to do with the chickens. But overall, this heart, pretty simple, and everybody has their own things as far as I know. So there's no sharing of whatever. How dare you? Like how you get rid of the weeds and it spawns flowers. For good measure. Alright, now we're gonna open this area to the north here. I'm gonna open this and then come to the north side. A couple scouts right in a row. I'm gonna talk to them so I don't miss the hearts. Then we're gonna follow this south side no longer. Gonna go north. Sorry, we're gonna go north and then come back down. And then finish this stuff that way. Just a lot of stuff to do. And it's like, it's really weird. There are places where you think there's hearts and there's just absolutely nothing. And there's other places that they just tuck the hearts away. But again, none of the hearts on this map, as far as I remember, are hard to do. Some of them you will run out of stuff to do, like we did with that first heart. But the stuff does respawn quickly enough that if you go do something else and then come back to it, it's ready. So, gonna do that. That heart is to the north. We're gonna come back and touch this tower. And do the ghost stuff first. But this tower, used to have to wait, go up, things like that. I don't remember if they fixed this here. No. But you can either take a mount like the Sky Scale. You have to come to the outside a little bit. Either do it that way or not. You will get knocked down because technically a cannon's supposed to shoot you up here. We're just avoiding that. That's a big waste of time. And then you can take the gate down or just get back on your mount and go. But anytime you go up there, it's going to knock you flat-footed. So the other thing we have to do here is get into this well right here. You have to fight this. I'm in combat. And there's a hero point challenge down here. But we're not going to do that. The other thing we're going to do is run up these stairs. That hit, which is good. And by running up these stairs, believe it or not, the heart still stretches over here and there's a point of interest. So, we're just going to destroy all these ghosts over here because, you know, they've lost a few times already. What's a few more times? Don't know why I interacted with that. There it is. Binary, hello. I'm sorry I missed it there. How are you? I love mapping. I've really enjoyed doing mapping this time around. An acquired taste, I guess, after all this time. Did I miss a Herbert node back there? That'll be the end of this heart. And by doing it the way I just did it, you'll be able to grab all this stuff and not have to stick around, and we can get back quickly over to here where we left the heart and things like that. I think there's some stuff just north of us, but we're going to go past that anyways. I got peppercorn seeds. That's why I wanted to hit that node. Let you know. Why I was like, how did I miss that? Why? We're going to res this dude. My problem is I hit really hard and I don't want this person not to get credit. Same time, to remind you, better to be selfish. You're trying to map quickly. Belico? I don't know how to say your name, and I apologize. But the life. How are you? The life. I watched another streamer actually do a game. Darn. Can I kill you? I don't think I can kill you. That's okay, we'll finish up inside here. But the fellow streamer made a game out of trying to pronounce people's names. I need a bottomless stomach. There we go. Yeah, that. Hey, while you're staring at this meat, can you eat this? That'll finish the heart. It was nice to get that, that event right there. Gonna grab this waypoint over here before we go north. I do know I missed this waypoint, but that one we're gonna grab no matter what. I think. Fun when you do mapping enough. I always think there's a heart in here, but it's just an event that spawns that champion worm. Anyhow, what was I saying? When you map enough, you get familiar enough to make this easier and easier. And the great part about it is what I want to do to finish this heart effectively, not to finish the event, too quickly. Maybe? There it is. Can the other side pop up at some point? This guy did. I can res him back up. Yeah, there's the other builder. Couple more. You open up this map. Is there a point of interest in here or not? That's the other one I'm thinking of. There's nothing here. Bam, bam, bam. Hard to pronounce your name, you know? Yeah. Language in general isn't easy, and then add names, and there you go. I should make a game out of it. I really should. Not the same one the other guy does, but... Why should I suffer alone? We're gonna go north here. We're gonna grab this waypoint. We don't have to grab that hero point. I think he just beat up a Devourer up there or something like that. This one has a very weird heart area. The Vista. We're gonna have to grab. But on the way there, we might as well just, you know, pair this, grab this, build that, have a dredge get mad, pop out. Do it again. Again, none of the, I can't think of a single heart. The bug one, as much as it seems tedious, really isn't. Nothing? Okay, we'll keep fixing them. Look at all the bad guys up here. Excuse me. My hand just slipped. I'm vulnerable, right? Pick him up. I think you can just hit them. Just whack them all. This is the slowest way to do the heart, I think. Yeah, it's way slow. A personal carrier right there. I still think it's better to fill the holes and deal with the drilling. There's an event that happens, and killing the dredge would make this stupid easy, but I was trying to. Oh, I finished the heart. I thought there was a lot more. Alright, let's grab the Vista. I'm gonna open this next part of the map, but we're not going to get stuck here forever. We're not gonna run through this cave. It's not worth it. We don't have to get a hero point in there or anything like that. I can't remember if I can go through the top here. Did we try this last time? No, we can't. The lucid wall all the way over here. And it's pocketed. You want to come back down here, then go to the north of those ghosts. Hey, we finished the event we were doing earlier. So we popped out of the cave earlier, and now all this opens up. We're gonna grab this waypoint, and then we're gonna come down and finish this heart. But before we do that, we need to kill all these MOAs and hope for poultry. Not happen. Excellent. Blackberry. Okay. Why? Why would I do that? Treat all those MOAs poorly? Because poultry is worth a lot of money. You gotta be opportune. Okay? That up. Grab this point of interest. Remember, do the scale count? Yes. They have like no HP and defense. If I don't have to fight underwater, then that would be great. Like we're fighting underwater. Fix this chemical dispenser. That thing didn't aggro to me? Nuts. That is just nuts. Grab some water testing kits, but no. Hindsight. What is that puking on? Need to get a... No, I don't, because skimmers do this now. That's right. Everyone's fast underwater now. Lucky got excited about it. All right. We need to go up here and finish the stuff in the corner and then weave in and out all the way back down to the south. If we do it that way, I think it'll be faster and more efficient and that kind of thing, so... I guess we can talk to the scout. Just because we're... The Flame Legion. We'll be coming back to that heart. That's the one with the chickens and stuff, right? No, it's the bug one. Now we're gonna hit this node so you can get some more peppercorn. Go. Yes. Yes. We'll do this heart and then we'll go up into the corner. Easy. Grab a kit, blow stuff up. I think we can all do that, right? You can yell at the workers if you want. Get back to work. Or I'll blow you up. That's what you say to them. Makes them feel motivated. 3 stumps. Got this forest cleared yesterday. Yeah, underwater Skimmer is a game changer. Yeah. How are you? I did find that did speed up mapping. It did speed up mapping, but not as much as I thought it might. But it was also more than I thought it was, because in ore, like, that's where it really shines. Blood Tide Coast and things like that to a bit, but there's not a lot of stuff in the water there. In ore, there's a lot of things that are in the water, or, you know, you're gonna be by the water. So that's where I found that it worked best. I remember one of the first articles I read about Guild Wars 2 was this heart. Done. And we're gonna grab this and go grab the waypoint. That dust was worth anything? Man, I'd be excited. The vista up there too, right? Can't pass that up. It's actually a farming spot for poultry, and it used to be eggs. A lot of moas around here, and there's a couple group that run in a circle. Stuff like that. Really, in all honesty, though, I mean, there are better spots, and they tend to drop more poultry from those spots. Gotta get the waypoint. Zorric, get the waypoint. Do it. Open this up. I am out of juice. Flame Temple Tombs. There's a waypoint over here. No poultry. Moas minding their business. Don't worry, I killed a lot of Moas in Guild Wars 1 too. Oh. Really just a tradition. I forgot the rich iron vein to the west. Okay. We're gonna come over here and we're going to beat up some Flame Legion. I feel like they changed this heart. I used to struggle with it, but not anymore. But I really do feel like they changed it for some reason, or something rather. Something changed. Have to wait for the event to get most of it done. Guy's gonna follow me? Not be the play for him? Not gonna get a hit, buddy. I don't know why you followed me. Is that hard to kill? Hey, it's a script chest. I'm gonna take a pause on killing everything. How about the underwater skimmer and sky scale? My best map time is 25 hours and 41 minutes, and before that was 34 hours, 14 minutes. Usually level while mapping. Leveling while mapping will definitely take you longer. I am definitely on the road to finishing under 20 hours. And I probably could have been done with it by now if I didn't do a bunch of side things. So, with world record being under 11 hours, you know, me getting to about 16 hours or less is definitely a possibility. Seeing how easy it was this time, the underwater skimmer making it easier and things like that. We'll also see what kind of masteries come out, because that's also important, like being able to stealth and get extra energy to keep moving and things like that. I mean, and some of the mapping and things can be done with the roller beetle. I'm just not good with it. I don't remember how to get in here. This good enough? I just want to open it up so the map stops yelling at me. We got that waypoint. We're going to go ahead and swing through here and then swing back. I think that's the play. Do a little bit of east to west motion. 11 hours, 41 minutes? I thought it was 10 hours, 41 minutes. Have I been telling people wrong? Whoops. I definitely know that the calculated fastest you can do, like world completion, if everything should line up, you have everything set up from character creation to finish, can be done in under 10 hours. The thing is, so many things have to line up, you know, like an event at this heart, or not being locked out of this part of the map, or something like that. So, like, this event being right here is huge. Like, the heart's almost done. Just those little things. But it's like, I think it's pretty close to 9 hours. So you're off by 2 minutes? I swear it was under 10 hours. Dee Dee. What's going on? This heart has been taking me longer than it should as well. Ooh, the events going on though? Yeah, we're getting really lucky right now. We need to take advantage of that. Refreshing. I'm not really interested in finishing the event. I'm just interested in killing what's at the event. I'll kill that warthog. Kill the warthog! Kill the thing you marked, you idiot! Ding! No? Not a heart here? I'm with you. Kill the raptor. This one? Is that the one I'm thinking of? One of these is the chickens, right? Yes. Chickens. You know, if they just put a gate... Come on. Experimental grenades heart takes like 5-10 minutes unless you get good RNG with the escort event and having the NPC dead. Oh, there's a trick to that one that I learned not too long ago. And I couldn't tell you what it is now. But yeah, that one takes forever. But it actually doesn't take forever. And I can't remember what it is. I have to be there again. I feel like this one would be easier with the Raptor. Dismounting and remounting. Turn it around. Since mounts just don't turn on a dime, you know? The only time you completed that heart? There's some trick to it. And I did it the last time I was there. Like, I still had to run through the cave, but I got it done much faster than I usually do. Like something else to kill or something like that. I don't remember. See? That's the thing. That's why I struggle with mapping sometimes. I don't remember those things. But that's the key. Get to those times, you gotta know those little tricks. I don't think there's a heart over here. But I am gonna get kicked off my mount. Going to make this very interesting. The champ isn't here though, so just gonna pop our elite and have all this die, I guess. Alright. Probably gonna get kicked off one more time. But there's this vista right here, and the cool thing about sky scales, that they're helicopters. If I can do it. Am I on it? No, it's not gonna let me do it. Hold on, 1 second. You don't even have to do this on the sky scale. But, again, I've talked about we're not aiming for perfection here. I missed. We're not gonna do it this way. Just take, wait. I thought that was restricted, but maybe not. But we're just going to take advantage to not have to run the entire wall here. And I thought that it didn't let you do either one of those that close, but I guess it does. Oh, maybe they had to change it for some reason. You can't glide up there, but you can glide underneath it. You can also get up here and do it that way, too. I don't remember the fastest way, but I just remember it is the way. It is the way. little things like that. What do we got left here? It says I still have a heart that I missed. And I know I missed a heart somewhere in here. Too far. It has to be right here. Right here. But it can't be. It has to be right here. How did this heart not trigger? My question. We're going to grab this waypoint, because it looks like we have 3 points of interest. So we'll grab what's over here. I'm missing points of interest? Oh, you have to go up there. And you have to go up here. I missed all that stuff on the west side because I got antsy, went back to this heart. Don't make those rookie mistakes. Okay? Not worth it. Let me grab this waypoint and point of interest, and we'll go back to the west side. What a waste of time. We're going to have to spend coin to make up for that. So distracted. Can't seem to get my head in the game today. I apologize. But this should have been done. We should have been done here. Why there's a lucid wall here, I have no freaking clue. ArenaNet just absolutely just wasted programming here. Or they sloppily did programming here. Let me go in. Do my thing. It's somewhere down here. I hate this one. This should not be a point of interest. It is an absolute... Like, oh, there's a cave over there. With water in it. That's the point of interest. That is not... ArenaNet. That is not a point of interest. Alright, this cave, not interesting in any way. Finding it and being like, blah, 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 blah. Silver ore? What? Get out of here. There's a bunch of points of interest like that. Like, look, a tree. When it's like a town outpost, old ruins, makes sense. Like, oh, this thing all the way back from Guild Wars 1 era and lore. Okay. About to say, if I have to go in there, I'll be disappointed. I can fly over this, right? But I don't think I can fly into there. But we can grab this rich node. Because I didn't come over here and grab this rich node. I wonder if he can go over it. No, it doesn't look like it. Never tried. That's what I'm trying right now. We already made mistakes. Over here. Killing these guys, I say this every time I map, too. Killing this guy's not a bad idea. Something called a lamp fitting owl. This person seems to be AFK farming them. Worth like 3 gold, something like that. It doesn't drop very often, but you might as well take the chance. But it does have a pretty good drop rate comparatively to like a precursor or something like that. It will drop if you sit here long enough. But anytime you come through here, killing those things, not worth it. Also, their bags drop some pretty good items that are worth like 15 silver and things like that. So, what else were we missing? A heart. It has to be at that farm. I feel like I missed this last time too. My favorite thing with mapping is, yeah, this was the thing I was talking about earlier, and they just have these weird heart areas that, you know, the heart can trigger earlier than the area that it needs to be. I just don't get it. Anyways, we need to talk to this Char. Be like, yeah, I want to catch one. Yeah, I can do that. Go ahead and take the easy. It does not matter what it is, and I don't remember what I'm catching. Wasp. Just catch as many bugs as you can. And then, I don't know. Supposed to be able to feed it? Maybe not. The wasp is the great one to get. Anyways, we're done. Oh, we didn't get a key. Got 18 silver, though. And we got some wool scraps, which aren't anything to, Was it daily? Oh. Oh. Oh, we got that done, too. 3 peppercorns, so that's 60 silver. We're just looking at what we have in here. These bags, totally worth it. They have all sorts of things. Butter, poultry, great stuff. I love these lower level zones. They sneak gold into you. No, don't do that. Do this. Gotta use these up. Nothing in there I think is worth anything. I should probably check prices. Again, some equipment is worth more than others. So, we don't need that. Level 78. Okay, we can break down our rares. Both good. 3 ecto, not too bad. And then I'm going to go ahead and sell this other stuff so we can re-find it. The bauxite just comes from ore anyways. All right. Let's get over to the Ascalonian Plains. I was thinking about coming down in here, but you know what? That's just dumb. Just start at the beginning. Last map. Clicking on them tells you which one they'll eat. Oh, I thought it was any of the cows. It should just be any of the cows. Kuna Matata, man. All you gotta do in here, in fact, I'm gonna switch to my dagger and just start swinging. But, I have to kill spiders, which will auto-spawn in areas and things like that. I had a buddy tell me one time that he got a precursor from one of these. It's running away. I don't know if I believe that. But this was added with the new player experience, as far as I know. And it has made leveling much easier than previous. So, one of the improvements. This heart. Gonna help with that hero point really quick. The biggest problem with this heart is that you have to be careful not to step out of the range. Unless they did fix it. Ah, see, I'm out of the range right here, even though there's enemies nearby. I have to walk all the way back over here. Can I get him? No. It's really weird that the heart doesn't stretch all the way in here, even though that's where the scrit are. The other thing you do is just wait for these cannons and fire them off. With this being a starter area and that kind of stuff, it sucks. Trying to do this heart right here. I don't think there's anything else you can do besides going to the Devourer area, and that looks like that's already done. So, there is an event eventually, I think. We may have to drag this script. Come on. But the cannons, for sure, are a great way. Some Skrit do run up on the backside here. Have to rotate. It is the slowest heart in the area just because the way the heart area works and just, I don't know. Just the sheer amount of people who can stack up because of how slow it is. Other than that, we're done here. Let's open this area. Boop. We'll get this heart. Am I bugged? I am bugged. Alright, get this heart. Sorry about that. I was a little confused for a second. I was like, why am I not picking this up? Yeah, the cannons are the way, but 2 other people started doing those cannons, so I couldn't stay on them. By the way, not a lot of people kill these worms, so they have a lot of bonus experience in them if you're a newer player. Love when the event's going on here, but we're not getting that lucky here. Gotta get some reward for this heart really quick. Fire! Thing is, that heart's really easy when you don't have other people. When you have even one person, it slows it down by half. Don't do it. Alright. But again, a starter zone is not the place where you want to have slow hearts. Newer players, I think, will be slower naturally because they don't know what's going on, you know? This is my favorite thing. There's several hearts here that are stacked up. They should have got rid of one of them over here, but instead they decided to keep them stacked. I think that was a bad move from ArenaNet. I really do think they should go back to their 2012 content, the core game stuff, and really do a sweep over and decide, is this what we really want? Because I feel like a lot of it just feels crowded, or it's not crowded enough, you know, in the sense of things you need to do for a heart and stuff like that. I would love for them to change it, not for a faster map completion, but for the ease of newer players, which again may make it easier for veterans, but how many people are mapping and things like that. But I do think some hearts are extremely tedious and can turn people off, not only as veterans, but as new players. Good job on that, buddy. But again, other people are going to have different opinions, especially the devs who work on this stuff, so. Have to do this. Skimmer did not come down. We're getting... Hey, there it is, a lamp fitting owl. See? Worth. So this is what I was talking about earlier. Oh, it's only 13 silver now. I apologize. I thought this thing was still gold worthy. Hey, but 13 silver, that drop. A guild decoration item. How many are on the market? Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up differently because it can't give me all the information at once. Sometimes I wish the buy and sell were based on the item. There's 596. That would change things. All right. Cool. Cool beans. Guess people don't need them as much anymore. Reminds me of giant mushroom spores. They drop, but they just don't drop. Is there nothing in here? If I hit a standstill? You used to be able to walk through the other side here. Yeah. But ArenaNet closed that off for the new player experience. So toss an event that spawns in here and beat up the things, and the guy be actually pretty hard to kill in the sense of bringing down a champ early game. Now he's just a pushover, like most champs. We need to go do this heart. We did a bit of it, but this one's really easy over here. We got these piles of gears, these rat traps. Pretty much killing anything and doing anything over here will give you credit. Also, when the event's going on, for sure.
Let's show these guys some good old junkyard hospitality.
The vent gets stuck sometimes. Gotta take advantage of that. I'll leave that person to it. But that's a chain event too. Once you finish it, you'll need to come down into this cave to do the second part. Worth. Really easy way to get some quick experience. Although the second part can be a little more tedious. There's all sorts of stuff you're supposed to do here. All sorts of things you can do here. You're supposed to get the wine, turn it in, that kind of thing. Pass. But what you can do is just kill ghosts. I jump up? No. I targeted the wrong one. You go, Necroman. You go. Funny thing is, you can still buy and drink this wine for karma, I think. Torches. I'm trying to make my way a little bit south here. This event right here with the earth elementals, there used to be something that dropped from them that was worth it. Maybe the pebbles, and you turn them in for silver doubloons, threw them in the forge. I think that's why I used to do that event all the time. You get a bunch of pebbles in a very short amount of time. Alright, we need to think for a second here. We need to go this way, and then go down into the catacombs, and then we'll swing back to the west. Not going to be too hasty. We're just going to take advantage of this. That person's in for a ride right there. You can check these sarcophagus for some free crafting rewards. Crafting loot. Not much more than that. No heart here. And I don't remember if that other heart carries over into that place. So I just finished it before we went down there. So we need to grab a point of interest and something else. No, we already grabbed the something else. It's just the waypoint. What? Hold on, is this flame solid? Yeah, what? Hey, come on. What is this? I never knew that, though. Hey, every day. All right, we're going to go ahead and go south here and open all this up. I don't know how we're going to do Ascalon this time around. We're just going to wing it. One of the longer maps to do. It's actually, Ascalonian Plains is a huge map. Comparatively to other maps, there's a lot of verticality to it. From just existence of long ago. Before we even had gliding or anything, there's a lot of jumping here. There's a lot of stuff. Again, as I said before, this was the worst starter map in my opinion. Just from the sheer amount of stuff. Just enemies and things. And you weren't leveling quickly for whatever reason. So you can get into an area you shouldn't be in. I am going to have to... this differently. No, we caught up. Get wrecked.
Last one. Meet back at the phone. Strong.
Sup? I'm here to res my friends and kill you, Ghost. The faux fire is an interesting part of the story we still have not fully gone through or anything like that. It would be cool to resolve that story finally. There's a splendid chest in here. Willing to fight a million ghosts. Get it. Too bad this dust isn't worth much. Oh yeah, and the rich copper vein is why I used to come in here all the time. We're gonna grab that. Why not? And one more time. And we're done. Again, rich nodes, cliff of industry, best way to do it. Usually this is a bit more, what do I want to say, populated enemies and stuff, but we came here during the event. All the ghosts and stuff were already killed by the time we came through. But we can do some of this. We can also turn in supplies that you saw laying around, so these statues aren't worth as much as I thought they were. Well, maybe they are. Don't have the ghost. Grab some of this. Destroy those? I thought we picked them up. Did they change that? Am I thinking of something else? I might be thinking of something else on the other side. We need to go to the permanent rich copper node over here. Go ahead and kill this veteran. I mean, we're here. Might as well grab it. Copper's not worth a lot, but... Cliff Industry is nice, again, for those rich ones. What map part did it say I was missing? Oh, did we not open the jumping puzzle? Oh, wow. The guild puzzle? We need now to go over and open this. We'll do all of that. One of the most irritating hearts is coming up, but at the same time, really easy. You look at chest. Last time I came through here, all these guys were dead because somebody was killing them, so that slowed me down. Nobody to res. This heart area is big as far as I remember too. Ah. Give me those excess loot drops.
Refreshing.
Then like this place was empty or something like that. I can't remember exactly how it was, but it was bad. The other rich copper vein is here. Look at this. 3 in a row? Get out of here. 30 copper unanswered. Not even the copper I'm interested in, it's those pebbles. I'm gonna open this up. Gonna grab this vista. We're gonna go up and grab that waypoint after the fact. This hero point just to the south of me in that cave right there. It can be rough. It can be rough. There's also an event you can spawn down here on the island. If you do the flames and stuff. You don't need to do it. It's just a special event. The starter zones have a lot of little secrets and stuff like that. And then it didn't really translate into the other maps as well, in my opinion. But it's really cool when you find little things here or there that leads to an event or something like that. We're going to open this up. But we're going to come back to it later. We need to go to the north side here. This one. So we already finished this heart right here for doing the stuff to the south. Big area. I can't remember if I could fly up here. It was all mountain. Go north, grab this. Grab this. We'll grab that vista right there. Work our way up and down. North and south. A little weave emotion. Defeat ghosts. Squish spiders and their eggs. Well, if I have to. Hold on, I forgot the vista and the point of interest. I didn't follow my plan through. Started reading. I'm just not focused. I apologize. I'm all over the place. Setting up mapping plans to get this stuff out of the way, and I just not following through. Not following through. See, we should have went from here to here to there to maybe the way. I don't know. But I just did it. Was not how I planned to do it. That's fine. We're back on track. We're gonna start killing ghosts. We're gonna work our way to synergize a little bit. Work our way to this point of interest. The event's not going on. It might pop with me over here. Last person who's over here doing what?
Refreshing.
I heard him. They're like, oh, we're just gonna pop up. It's gone. Squish. Squish. I'm gonna put daggers on for this. I don't know why we're still having issues with it. You notice the heart is moving as slow as possible. Even that spider lost line of sight on me. Like something is broken over here. To pick this person up. The Grawl don't count, but it's always fun to kill them. Seen these history of Grawl. The history of Grawl. I think there's like a Grawl Slayer achievement or something. I don't remember. But me and the statue have run around this thing like 50,000 times. And if that's not the achievement, then it must have been something else. Because I remember farming these guys for hours. Hours. This is where we would have come in from Diessa. So... But I didn't think that was going to be a good place to start, because the starter corner sort of cut off. So... Badazar! The true enemy of Path of Fire. Badazar. Give me the point of interest. Look, a crystal, but you have to be standing next to it to confirm that it exists. All right, harpies. There's all sorts of stuff I'm supposed to do for this heart. Well, let me tell you. Kill harpies, okay? Apis. I thought it was on fire. Thinking of something else. When the event's going on here too, really easy. I don't remember if the heart stretches all the way to the south at that camp. If it does, the camp event is probably the easiest part. I've run out of harpies. What am I missing here? Guy must have just come through then. Right. More? Yeah, okay. I was like, where's the other ones? Losing my mind. Alright, got it. Let me think. Do I need to do something over there? If that heart stretches over here and this event's going, I think it's the fastest way to do it. If you have enough people. If it's just you, sometimes it's not enough. I could be wrong. Be thinking of something else. Getting into ghost territory. The vistas on this map are interesting. Alright, we're gonna open the swamp. I call it a basin or whatever.
The engineers of
The engineers, blah 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 blah. Alright, we need to light torches, kill ghosts. Yeah, you guys noticing a theme? The Ascalonian Plains? Seeing a theme? Giant ghost infestation. And they were just like, you know what? I don't know what that event was, but we earned it. Oh no, did this person die? There, I helped you. Got distracted. Don't know if you can tell today, but I'm a little distracted. Been going for an hour and 22 minutes. Are we gonna finish this map today? I'm gonna say yeah. We're at 66%. This map is a long one. It's a long one. It just is. I swear I used to be able to light these torches. Oh, we'll light that torch, I guess. Thinning out the ghost. I don't remember what the deal is. I don't think I ever learned the lore of why torches and the ghost, I mean light, but at the same time they can come out during the day. It just, maybe it's the fire? Maybe that's why Sahathan was so important to getting rid of the faux fire? I don't know, again, I want them to do like what they did with Ritlock. Not Ritlock, Ryland, you know, and have like a side story thing we can play. So I can finally see the conclusion to Guild Wars 1. See, these are lit. Can't see them up close. Right? Anyhow, need to go back north and grab this waypoint. And then we're going to swing around to that heart we didn't do earlier. So this is all planned. Don't worry. It's all planned. Know what I'm doing. So we skipped this earlier. This is actually a map NPC right here. What do you call them? Supply line management people? I don't have this? Wonder if that's expensive. Bought it for 25,000 karma. I didn't make like 1.5 million karma. Got that too? Got both of these? If you can tell, I don't really care about my karma. It's not something I'm gonna cry over if I spend it. Someone's like, you could get it somewhere else for like 2 silver. I'd be like, pfft. I also get that karma by sneak. Alright, we're gonna talk to this person.
the Legion calls.
Anyways, get this rifle and not waste your time. Gotta get on our mountain. We're gonna fly through here. Alright, there's drink in my stash. My stash is getting out of control, man. Alright, we're gonna come over here and we're gonna take on Minotaurs, because a lot of people go down to these, what we need to do, get them down to 50%, then hit them with our force skill. On everything. And the nice part is, they give us loot. I don't remember that happening back in the day, but gotta be really careful. Because we crit, and just like that, we went from like 60% down to 35. We can also Deadeye them. AKA, I can hit them with my Deadeye's Mark. But the problem with that is, I'll just show you, that sometimes it does massive damage like that, and if I accidentally shoot twice, I kill it, and I don't get credit for the heart. So, also, I have no idea where to spar these things, okay? So if you're curious how to spar, I have no idea, alright? I don't know where it is. I don't do it. I had to click that skill. Did it too soon. No! Got him. Got him. Do it. Got him. We are the Minotaur capturing master. Oh, almost did a little too early. Okay. Okay. Is there like a vista or something I have to get up here? Like there's something I need to do. Got it. What's my favorite map? That's a good question. My favorite map to map complete would be probably Cursed Shore. Oddly enough, just a really easy map, and it has a lot of interesting stuff, and there's a lot of good loot. My favorite map based off of looks. I don't know. I really do like Grothmar Valley. One of the newer maps, just because it has the arena stuff and that kind of thing happening with it. Looks pretty cool. Got the big crystal spiral. And just overall, it's a fun map, you know? Oh, it's Windrock Maze is what I was thinking of. Don't want to do that. Again, this map is huge. Just huge. Separatist Catapult hit me, I would have been kicked. We need to go down here and finish all this up. Separatist will do the docks. I don't know. This game is pretty, though. It's just a pretty game. And so it's really hard to just zero in on one. I'm not a big fan of Ascalon in general, but I think it has a lot of flavor.
They're using air bladders on the
We need to go to the heart first. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna grab these grenades. Experimental, sign me up. So now we have these grenades, and since I'm a Deadeye, everything is going to die in one hit. So we can do that. But as much fun as it is to just kill things this way, it is not the fastest way to finish the heart. What you should do is come over to this malfunctioning equipment, hit that, these tar elementals will come out, and then just kill them. If these grenades could hit, please. F. But yeah. I would love to say it was just this map. I mean, all of Ore mapping is really easy with the mounts and things, so... I don't know. What's your favorite map? Maybe that's what people should comment on this video with. Their favorite map and why. I don't have a lot of favorite things in life, to be honest, you know? I just like things or don't like things. And that may sound boring to some people, but the truth. I like music. Everybody has their flavor of music, but I believe there's two types of music, good music and bad music. Genres and liking a specific genre or not, I don't think that's how music should work. Can we put them in categories? Yeah, absolutely. You can put anything in a category. Put this game in a category. Put these maps in categories. But the thing is, I may enjoy all sorts of them, just not what's inside the map, you know? There may be an event or an enemy. Like in Bitterfrost. I really like Bitterfrost for what it is, but boy, do I hate those veteran ice elementals. And the ice storms, you know? Boy, do I hate it. Thing is, the map, I think, looks great with the giant trees, and then you have the place with the hot springs. And the event that happens there is pretty cool, right? No, go home. Guys just have a death sentence. Death wish. Death wish. No, I said sentence. Well, they probably had a death sentence laying there in that tent, but yeah. I like lasagna, but only when I don't not like it. Food! See, here's the thing about food. Food, it comes down to a lot of factors. The ingredients that you use, who's making it, things like that. So, a dish that you may not like can make you like. So, if you don't like pizza, it might be, well, the question is, what's on that pizza, you know? Or what's it made out of, or whatever, right? Food is a very complex thing. There's good food and bad food, but the thing is, it's not the food itself that, you know... Oh man, this stretches all the way over here? How did I not know that? What we're gonna do is these traps. Scale. By the way, these scale aren't broken, so if you attack them and they go invulnerable, it's because you can get an item to capture them or something, much like we were doing earlier. But I don't know. Sometimes you'll do this and it will just not work. But the perma-chill is annoying, yeah. Need a lot of Condi Cleanse on Bitterfrost. But when it comes to just the general, this is probably one of the few MMOs. I did like Perfect World's World as an essence when I played that way back in the day. But I think this was the first MMO where I've enjoyed just going to maps. Even when it's just desert or whatever, you know? You know, when you get to Alona and that kind of thing. Sometimes get sick of being on those maps, but this is the first MMO where I didn't mind spending a significant amount of time, you know, on those maps. Gonna go up to Ogreville, I think is where we're going next. Up here. Okay, I guess not. Yeah, this... No, we're going to do the ogres first, because then we're going to finish up with the ghosts. I should open this map. An event going on, I think, or south here. World event type thing. The Awakened Soldiers. These events right here are worth a lot of money, though. And I'm more in tune to killing these things than new players will ever be. Easy! these veterans come from? I cannot keep targeting it. I don't know what happened to targeting. I feel like it's more broken than it's ever been. I have to like play like this. Target anything above this plane of existence. And even then I wasn't targeting it. It just would not follow through. But you get these chant bags and things like that. We're getting distracted here. We still have a lot of map to map. Okay, while we're here. Ding. We're going to open up this south side, but we're not going to do anything with it yet. I don't think anything's close. No. We'll finish up with that. But yeah, we got a rare out of that and things. Nice. Alright, what we got to do here is set things on fire. Grab this Vista as I was walking past it. You can use the sniper for credit on things. And then the other thing we have to do is destroy this stuff. Now, the reason I don't map with the Condi character is because all structures in this game at core Tyria, for the most part, unless they fixed it for something else, does not take Condi damage. It only takes front-end damage, so that's direct hits. So what you gotta do is a bunch of power. The other thing is, a lot of structures also don't take crit damage, unless it was directly changed. So my crit damage doesn't even count for these, so my DPS goes down when doing them. But a lot of these things don't have as much health as some of the creatures that surround them. So that's the advantage. But that's why you want a hard-hitting, front damage person when you're doing mapping. Condi damage is just more for crowd control and things like that when you're in Central Tyria. But for the most part, you know, it's not going to be as fast. Also, this is why you want melee sometimes too. That obstructed. Annoying. But even with quickness here, it still takes time. Do more damage stacking might on my character. And that's the other thing about structures. Might becomes a big advantage. So you see all that damage? That's from me stacking up 25 stacks of might with the rapid attack there. But again, obstructed ruins that, because then I'm not hitting it. But I'm doing so much more damage with my pistols than I could with my dagger. There we go. We're gonna grab this point of interest in here. Then we're going to go north. Open up this map. Yeah, the hitbox being obstructed. Worst thing ever. It is the worst thing ever. Again, I just hope that gets fixed. I hope that this Vista, by the way, becomes extremely easy. So this Vista all the way to the northeast, you have to run through that cave. Things hit you. I don't remember if there's trolls or whatever inside there. I haven't done it properly in a very long time. But man, is it a long Vista when you're just getting hit by everything. Oh no. I hope we get a key from this map. Man, it hasn't been a ride. Well, we might as well do this. I'm gonna fight my way inside of this place. But we are gonna cheese this area over here. Yeah, I was attacking something all the way over there. Ain't it? Block is stupid. The dumbest thing in this game besides stealth. Stealth is stupid. But I love it. The awakened remnants have been eradicated. Hey, extra rewards. What's up? what we're gonna do is we're going to wait. We don't have to do this. Okay, if you don't grab hero points, that's the way you do that. I keep thinking there's a point of interest there. There is not. That's how you sneak into that hero point place. And if you have stealth, you're still gonna use it, but you only have to fight one veteran or any of the other creatures versus have to fight the 3 veterans that are sitting inside of there. Okay? That's what I was trying to do there. I was trying to skip things. Gonna grab all of this. This heart stretch is still over here. Ooh. Well. What's up, Captain? Dead. Oh yeah, I need to grab that point of interest and then that waypoint after this heart. Point of interest, that waypoint, and I think that's it. Well, no. Might as well work our way over to it. This heart right here isn't too bad, although if you're under leveled, it can drag. I highly suggest being level 15, 16 coming over here. Got slammed by those. The viewing hill. Can I get there? Is it going to happen? Is it over? There it is. There it is. We didn't get a black lion key though. We didn't get it. Sort of stinks, but we got some loot here. Sure. Can you sell these? These worth silver. Yeah. We did get a lamp finial, which isn't anything to be disappointed in. I thought it was still worth gold, but even at 13 silver, it's not bad. But just finding one is a victory. Using inscribing for the guild halls and stuff like that, so I'll turn that into my guildies. We finished mapping in... Let me see here. Just under 20 hours. 19 hours and 57 minutes. 19 hours and 57 minutes. Some of this stuff I did not do as well as I could have. So there's the world completion. I still have some bonuses on my character. I can run around, do some farming on this character and stuff like that. But with the gifts of exploration, we'll talk about that a little bit tomorrow here, live on YouTube. Because, you know, this is where you can make some really good money. The other use, I think, for the gifts of exploration is just a guild hall decoration. It's a little globe that you can make. And a lot of people got frustrated about it. And I would not be surprised if they got frustrated about it because it's a little globe. Let me open this loot a little bit here. Get rid of all of that. So now what we do with this character is we either waste it out or we prepare a new mapping character. So we need to dismantle this character completely. Take everything off. Every single thing off. We would go to our bank, we'd put all that stuff in there, and then we would delete this character. So mapping Zorric here would get deleted, remade, whatever you want it to be. I think next time we're going to do an Asura, what we're going to do. Then we're going to power level it up to 80. Pull it out of the reason why I do a human, though, is because it's really easy to pull the human out of that starter instance. But if you get lucky with a starter instance, and it's not too bad. Especially with Thief for Asura, so I'm not expecting too much trouble. But the reason why I start with humans is because it's a really quick start. So if you're going for world record, you want to find the easiest one to get started with, so you don't waste time there. Let me check everything here. Yeah, we can get some ecto from these. 3 ecto, excellent. But yeah, I'm just going to do that, and we're going to see my inventory. I also got this extremely dirty cog. You know what I realized? This is soulbound. I can't do this anyways. Unless I go find the thing. What do I have to do? A cleaning rag. I don't know what that is. But gifts of exploration, I do know some people out there. I'm not going to say I'm not going to say where or anything, but there are things out of game where people are looking for gifts of exploration to make legendaries. They don't want to do the mapping, and they'll give you everything else that you need and then pay you like 500 gold or something like that based on what's still needed in this process to make a legendary and send it to them. So they pay you, give you all the other materials, or pay you to buy those materials or whatever you need to get the legendary. They just don't want to do the mapping. I don't think it's the most secure thing ever, so I'm not really trying to promote it, but that is an option out there if you can find someone trustworthy or something like that. If you enjoy mapping and you can find someone who enjoys getting everything else for legendaries, like the tier 6 mats, especially the Ecto, you'll have to get the Obby shards, you'll have to get the Spirit shards, things like that. But again, mapping here, we did get Spirit shards and things like that, so that's the great thing about being a level 80 flying through the zones and stuff like that. You get most of that stuff for legendaries. We're going to talk about that more tomorrow, but I'm just touching on it now. If you're just like, well, you didn't get any Black Lion keys today. I'm still making gold technically because there's no other ways to get gifts of exploration. Getting all the mail on this character. All of them. Let's put that away. So that brings me up to 7 gifts of exploration, which is pretty good. Pretty good. I'm going to pull this stuff off. I'm going to try to figure this out before I delete this character. And I'm just going to put that stuff in there for now. So I would end up taking this Mystic Salvage Kit and moving it to the new character. I think this was on 2 characters already for rares. And so I still have 96 uses from a stack. We also used up all of our salvage kits, which I highly suggest doing. Get rid of your blues and greens that way. So we got that done. So what would end up happening is I would go into my equipment, strip all of this off, all of it, including the permanent tools. Triple check this stuff, make sure you get rid of everything. And then since we have build templates, because this is the build template, I would just put that back on the level 80 character, put all the armor back on. It's really easy to do to get a character set up anymore. Which is nice, because before you have to go through and manually do it and things like that. But what I do is I get the character to level 80, go to World vs. World, buy all the hero points, set up the build, put the equipment on, the tools, all that kind of stuff. Don't forget the inventory bags. I have Halloween ones in a 15-slot oiled pack. Put that on, get it all on the character, and just go from the starter zone. That they start with, or the starter city, or whatever you want to start with. We'll be doing Asura, so we'll actually start on the very west side of Radisum and do Metrica Province first. More than likely, I'll go from here, Metrica Province, do the Grove, do Caledon, up into Brisbane, and then Kessex Hills, Queensdale, that kind of stuff, and just keep moving east that way. Shiny cog to the Script King. That doesn't seem like a lot of work. We're out of time, but maybe I'll take a look at it off the stream strand. Out of show. What I'm trying to say. Let me check something really quick here in the mail. A bunch of mail. And a lot of it's just hearts, but I just want to make sure. Oh, I got a mail for the Awakened Invasions. Yeah. But none of this stuff takes actual spots inside your mail, by the way. You are not alone. There's a lot of stuff when you are doing map completion and things out in the world that you can unlock pretty easily. So. Anyways, let me bring this back up. Tomorrow, we are going to talk legendaries. Gifts of Exploration is just a key component to Gen 1 legendaries, but we are talking legendaries, Gen 1, And then we'll talk expansion and the chance for the armory and things like that. That's what we're going to end up doing tomorrow. I don't know how long the show is going to be, but I'll cover things of like how to get tier 6 mats. Clovers are going to be a big one. And then obby shards, stuff like that. We'll just talk about the components to a legendary and why mapping plays into it so well. I have 7 gifts of exploration. I do have 7 gifts of battle. I can make 7 legendaries. But I would need 7 times 77 mystic clovers and the materials to do that. Mystic coins as well are going to be a conversation. But it's gonna tie everything in. Why Black Lion Keys? Why starting a new character, things like that. So, Mondo, hello. The End of Dragons screen? Yeah. My End of Dragons screen. Every time there's an update with the game, there was an Icebrood Saga one, there was a Path of Fire one. I update this screen right here. So, yeah. There's no inside information, anything like that here. You know, that looks better than I thought. I was trying to make something else there, and it wasn't working out, but man, it does look okay. The most interesting thing about this right here is the 2 dragons, the one on the top and the one on the bottom. Almost like a yin-yang effect type of thing. So it'll be interesting to see who's good, who's bad, and what happens to the dragons, I guess. Every wave has to proceed at some point. But anyhow, tomorrow will be Legendary Talk. Black Lion Keys, mapping, starting characters, things like that. What am I trying to think of here? What else did we talk about? We talked about a lot of stuff. But it's sort of, we're doing a series here leading up to Legendaries that will lead into the End of Dragons expansion. Just a little bit, that's what I have planned. Each show has like a bit of a theme and things like that. Today was just more of a casual, let's go mapping, finish this up type of thing. So, first of all, I appreciate everybody who's come to all these shows. I know YouTube's a new thing for the Salt Cube Factory and all that kind of stuff. But please hit the like button. Sub if you're new. And then check out the links below. We have a Discord. There will be more information. I'm a little bogged down by some other things trying to plan out stuff, but I think I have it in order now. So my mods are going to get something, and then, well, you guys are probably going to get the schedule first. So I'm going to tell you guys when I'm going to be on YouTube, what days that is, and then all the other days are going to be Twitch, and talk about the games I'm going to be trying to get to and stuff here or over on Twitch. Right now we're on Guild Wars 2 here. There will be a Guild Wars 2 show over on Twitch at some point, just because I need to do one. But for right now, all the Guild Wars 2 stuff will be here on YouTube. So you YouTube cubes, enjoy. Those on Twitch, I'm not neglecting you, but you know how I feel about Guild Wars 2 and doing it on Twitch and things like that. And in all honesty, I feel like I can reach a bigger audience here, and I do feel that way. The videos over on Twitch get deleted. Here, these are permanent, so you can watch even from the beginning. And I put them in a playlist and stuff like that. Hopefully that playlist is public. You guys can see all the live shows in that list. But by hitting like and subbing and things, you're helping me out here. I hope to make this even better in the future. So, you know, better looking, better pacing, that kind of stuff. And my goal is to do this live here and then edit it, cut it down, so there isn't as much to digest, and you know, it can be some good background noise or whatever it is. So yeah, permanent stream VODs are always nice. Yeah, that's the good thing about YouTube versus Twitch. And some people have expressed a little worry, not so much in our community, but in other communities, and my peers are like, oh, won't you get kicked off of Twitch? If Twitch would kick me off because I'm here doing Guild Wars 2 and not over there, first of all, that isn't what their terms of service say. So I would have some contention with that, but there is no worry about that. Even though I receive most of my, well, all my support on Twitch right now, monetarily and things like that, that does not mean I can't grow this here better. And I just want to point out that I did have YouTube started way back in the day, and I was making money here when I was partnered before they changed the rules. Had I stayed on top of it, more than likely this would have been my main source of support. And so I just swindled it, and now I'm going to reverse direction here because Twitch is Twitch, okay? And that's what I'll say about that. And it's just I want to reach as many people in the community as possible. And with the expansion coming up, I see no reason not to teach you guys some things. And then when the expansion is, just enjoy that content, whether it's here or over on Twitch. More than likely, the long plays of this game will happen on Twitch. The shorter, more informative stuff of what I'm learning about the game will be here on YouTube. So yeah, we don't stream at the same time in both places. So yeah. So what they don't want me to do is Guild Wars 2 here, stop, or be doing it at the same time, then go over there and do Guild Wars 2 is what they don't want. But yeah. I'm not a partner with Twitch. I'm not a partner here on YouTube, but more than likely I'll get partnered with YouTube faster than I'll ever get partnered with Twitch. Even the old school way of doing partnerships, having not done as many videos and things like that, I still hit those numbers. So that's how easy those numbers were to hit. But if you're doing things like this, I'm not scared to hit those numbers. The big thing is 1,000 subs, which is where we're going to fall short for the most part. Like the hours and stuff that are required, that's not a big deal to me. That's never been a big deal. You guys have, like, whether it's the public or in the community, you being here, like, watching today, you're already supporting me with that. And in the future, it'll be the same way. Just to let you know, all you have to do is show up and watch. And, you know, you don't have to join the private club or whatever, the super secret club or whatever the thing is. I think it's just a club or something. Like a join button or whatever. But that's how you'll get access to emotes and stuff, I think. I think you have to get partnered to do the custom emotes. I couldn't find anything else about that, so... But yeah, there will be some more changes and things like that. I just want to let you guys know that that's what it is. Membership. That's what it is. Thank you. Membership. Subs on Twitch, membership over here. And super chat. The chat stuff they already have too. Yeah, which is bits and donations. Or tips or whatever. Yeah. I like the way they do tips and the bits and things over here, or whatever you want to call them. I like it better on YouTube than in its birthplace. Which is weird. But I guess that's what you can do, and you actually invest in it. I hope YouTube gaming and streaming and that stuff grows, because I do think YouTube is in the right direction when it comes to that kind of stuff, and it's easy for them to integrate. So... I'm not saying, let Twitch die. I think competition drives innovation and it drives growth. And I think the biggest problem with Twitch is that there are so many affiliates now. There's so many people over there streaming and doing their stuff that it's become very saturated and convoluted. And there's not enough competition. With Mixer going down too, there's not enough competition to make Twitch do better. And so they can just do whatever they want. And in the future, if YouTube takes more of that pie and Facebook Gaming takes more of that pie, or even if another group comes out of wherever, I think that will make Twitch be better. But at the same time, if it doesn't get better, then there is a place to go to whatever. And I want to grow the Solo Queue factor, reach more of the community, grow a bigger community, and make something out of this. That's always been my goal. But the goal isn't to make money. The goal isn't to get rich. The goal isn't to become a huge YouTuber or whatever, or a content creator. The goal is to entertain and inform and have fun. And if we can do that here, that's what I want. That's what I want. So that's why I ask, to hit the like button and subscribe and stuff. Isn't so much because one day I hope to get your money. No, it's so we can get to a point where I can get support to grow this and not ask for money, not ask for anything more from you. That's the whole point. There's just a point where it's just there and you can enjoy it. And then if you give me money because you think I'm worth more, then I have to thank you, and puts me into that awkward position where I'm always like, thanks for all that money. And then it gets really awkward, and then it's just like, thank you doesn't feel like enough. And then I sit late at night just staring at my ceiling like, did I thank them enough? Right? Anyhow, that's it. They need to push each other. Competition drives all sorts of stuff. But anyways, now we're over 2 hours because I started talking. Tomorrow, legendaries, all that goodness. The other thing is, if you don't know when these shows start, it's 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. I don't know if Daylight Savings Time changes that, but you can look it up and convert. Just Google it. That's when I start, and that's also when I usually start over on Twitch. Unless I'm doing something like Final Fantasy 12, then we start maybe an hour or two earlier just to get more time in. And we run in over on Twitch, we run later because those games take more time, and I'm trying to play through those. Guild Wars 2 goes on forever, so I can just take a little bit here and a bit there, you know, and things like that. And so we end right on daily reset is the goal. In the future, daily reset will come an hour after this, and it'll work even better for me. But anyhow, again, I appreciate all you. I appreciate my mods, Dee, I think Midian were here. If you see my mods in chat, say hello to them. They do thankless work, and I try to thank them and things like that, but they are great people, and they keep the community safe and things like that, and they help me out. They give me ideas. They help me. A lot of the graphics and stuff you see here are because of them. They're my architects in a sense to keep the factory running, because I'm a slug, and that is what you need in life when you want to improve something. So again, DRM's January 19th, a week from today, and there's all sorts of new stuff. Go check that out. I'm putting it up on the Discord. If I didn't already put it up on the Discord, it is there. And I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of you for everything you do. Stay salty. And as always, I leave you with this. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. We're all we got. Have a great night, day, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is. Make it great. Go to bed, sleep well, get that rest. You will need it. Trust me. If I don't see you for the rest of the week, enjoy the rest of your week. We'll be live here tomorrow again. And if I don't see you for the rest of the month, enjoy the rest of your January the best you can. 2021 has started weird, but it's the remnants of 2020, so please be kind to your fellow strangers and stay safe out there. Stay healthy. Be salty when you need to. Do what you got to do. But overall, you know, game. This is a year of gaming. Please game. Lucky, calm down. I'll see you guys tomorrow.